Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And it's Zaire Emery. João Neves. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And the through ball. Eze. Thuram. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Both sides exercising caution for now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Eze.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Vinicius Junior. No way through. Thuram. McAllister. Well, they could break here. Eze in acres of space out wide. Showing good feet. Shot could be on. Oh, that's nice. Vinicius Junior. João Neves. Eze.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Zaire Emery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice sequence of passes, this. Here's Chouameni. Eze purring through. Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in. Well, Neves! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
15 minutes till half-time. This is a promising build-up. Eze. Bellingham. Bellingham venturing down the left. Bellingham.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Hakimi knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking to play him in. Bellingham wants to run onto this. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? McAllister. Chouameni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Eze. Bellingham. And he's certainly onside here. Thuram is onto it in a flash. And they can counter here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bellingham. Threads one in. That's the keeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Eze. Zaire Emery, who's set up one goal so far. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Chouameni. Thuram needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And the shot! And a neat finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
18,
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
number 19.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Dembele, number 20, Sterling, number 87, John Evans. Substitution in progress. Substitutions taking place.
That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Sorloth. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in the...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ekitike deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Oh, really well played.
Oh, no joy this time. Mbappe is herring after that one. Van de Ven. It's a pretty loose pass. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Brilliant from Sorloth! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Valverde.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
This is Dembele. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Zaire Emery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Van de Ven cuts it out. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. That's put pay to the danger. Yildiz. And it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Schlotterbeck can clear it away. I think we're just about done here. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Mbappe. Yildiz.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. Nuno Mendes. Potw comes out and... So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. João Neves. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's lost his man here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chouameni. And Mendes. Schlotterbeck.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Oh, what a ball! Oh, that's neat. Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze. And it's Eze. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Eze. João Neves. Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Eze. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. And it's Mendes. That's good play. And it's Eze. Shot, surely!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done. Eze. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Chouameni. Hakimi. João Neves. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Knocks it into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Zaire Emery. And it's Neves. And it's Eze. That's Eze. João Neves. Look at the space here. Thuram. Plays it, shapes to shoot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Chouameni, now that's well seen too. João Neves. Chouameni with a definite foul there. Nuno Mendes. Great vision. He has found the way through.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's superb. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's in on goal. And he's gone looking for safety. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Van der Ven. And it's Eze. Eze powering forward here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great chance! And it's in! How they've waited! Now they have it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Thuram aims beyond the defence. He's on it. Can he get away? He's found the way through. So the team's separated just by the one goal. Oh, what a mistake! Swell Nivez! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 14.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Number 5. Dembele.
Pedri
Substitution in
looking to
progress.
pass their way up the pitch. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. And it's Neves. Surlot. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Delivers with whip. Oh, he's been caught on Eze! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. The smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ekitike. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van der Ven cuts it out. And it's Lopez. Looking for options. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. And they are right back within touch. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 87.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So could they be onto something here? Dani Olmo, he's picked his way through.
Number 41.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Dani Olmo. Number 21. Yamal. Substitution.
And claimed it back swiftly. Chouameni.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's got the beating of his man. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, they could be caught out here. Has to go back here. Potw did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Good ball, good take. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time for...